Are you being paid what you deserve? Many New Zealanders across the country aren't being paid their worth. Te Kahui Tika Tangata Human Rights Commission has been on an extraordinary, groundbreaking journey to champion pay transparency. With the support of everyday New Zealanders, we've pushed pay transparency to the forefront of conversations about pay gaps. Pay transparency policies enable us to compare our wages with others in similar roles, ensuring fair pay within workplaces across Aotearoa. Going beyond gender, we've sparked a powerful movement empowering Pacific, Māori and ethnic communities to speak out on pay gaps, bringing ethnic pay gaps into the spotlight. All the while emphasising the need for the government and employers to respect and uphold basic human rights and te tiriti o Waitangi commitments in the workplace. In November 2018, our vision took shape. A powerful call for a new independent body to champion pay transparency ignited through our compelling parliamentary submission. Months later on International Women's Day, our End Pay Secrecy campaign took flight, urging companies to disclose their pay gaps, with our EEO Commissioner at the forefront.
I was in a job and I discovered just by accident that I was paid $40,000 less than someone else who's doing the very similar job to me.
Then, voices echoed with strength as countless women across Aotearoa joined us, sharing their lived experiences and unveiling the harsh reality of widespread pay discrimination, further magnifying the struggles of Pacific women as the country's lowest earners.
Are we being paid our worth? We know that Pacific men and Pacific women are down the bottom.
We delved deeper and launched a national inquiry into the Pacific pay gap to understand why Pacific workers are paid the least. Amidst it all, momentum on pay transparency legislation surged as we delivered a powerful 4,141 signature petition to Parliament. As the inquiry progressed, 1,200 individuals, including Pacific workers, employers and union members, passionately shared their experiences and insights on pay gaps.
The inequities that we do face at the moment is highly rooted in bias and discrimination.
We handed our inquiry report to government, delivering a powerful mandate for pay transparency legislation and other recommendations to eliminate gender, Māori, Pacific, ethnic and disability pay gaps. We are proud of the impact our inquiry has had, reshaping the perspectives of policymakers, stakeholders and Kiwis about the significance of pay transparency. Through our collective advocacy, we empowered whānau, our wider communities, raised awareness and demanded real and meaningful change. As our inquiry recommendations gained momentum, 55 organisations united with us, urging the government for pay transparency legislation through our open letter, and a nation united behind pay transparency policies, as a national poll reflected overwhelming support. Powerful lessons, milestones, challenges, courage, and aroha paved the path to pay transparency and closing pay gaps on our advocacy journey.
We will introduce a mandatory gender pay gap reporting system here in Aotearoa, New Zealand.
And as we celebrate our victories, we know the long struggle has been worthwhile. With a commitment to pay transparency legislation, we're paving the way for real strides in eliminating all pay gaps. We will ensure that future legislation includes ethnic and disability pay gap reporting. Through this process, we're upholding te tiriti o Waitangi and fulfilling our human rights obligations, doing what is simply right. We appreciate you for being on this journey with us. Your support has been instrumental in making progress towards pay equality. Together, we are now transforming and paving the way for a more te tiriti honouring, equitable and inclusive future for Aotearoa.